Hello, this is Soulful Saturdays with Sailor, where we just don't talk the talk. We walk it, we twirl in it, and then we'll do a little happy praise dance. Yes, we will. It's a little praise dance in our truth. Absolutely. This is where we empower your spirit and build a strong sense of self because life is always on the moon, on the move. And we are asking you for the next 20 minutes or so to hit pause. That's right. Go ahead, give yourself permission, hit pause, and it's time to reconnect with the powerhouse within you. Make sure to tune in every Saturday for our weekly dose of spiritual connection and soul fuel goodness. And if life happens, because let's be real, it does. No worries. You can catch all of our sessions on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And oh, don't be shy. Hit subscribe. That's right. Join our community because what you can do is get the first notification in your box that another fantabulous session has dropped. We are here to support you on your spiritual journey, and we don't want you to miss out on a single thing. So go ahead, hit subscribe because that is what you want to do, and it's something that you're holding back on, and we're here to help you. Stop playing shy. What you could also do is please share this with someone who could benefit from the message. They would probably also enjoy the empowering shift from everyday being to soulful being. It is an honor to walk this spiritual journey with you. Hello, everyone. My name is Cindy Saylor, and for the past few years, I've been on my own soulful journey and rediscovering my true self. When I connect with my inner being, my soul, my spirit, life flows with greater peace, clarity, and joy. And I don't want you to miss out on this. I want you to have the same experience. I want you to feel deeply connected to the flow with life instead of us forcing it, and to fully embrace the soulful person that you are meant to be. And that's why I created Soulful Saturdays with Sailor. This is a space for reflection, renewal, rediscovery, and the powerhouse that is within you right now. It's time to reconnect with that powerhouse. Each month, we have a different theme, and we break it down in weekly topics. And this month, for July, is Reclaim Your Power and Stepping into Your True Potential. Yes, July is all about claiming your power and stepping into your greatness. This month, we'll tackle limiting beliefs, self doubt, and the things that are holding us back. Instead of embracing the fearless power, we're going to flip the script on it. That's right. It's all about owning our worth and taking bold action. We can break through all of our barriers. I still am, and I'm going to help you do the same thing. Let's make July the month that you rise to your true potential and unleash the confidence, the unstoppable force that resides within you. Our weekly themes, week one, today. That's right, Saturday. Recognizing your power, tapping into your inherent strength. Week two will be letting go of limiting beliefs, releasing what's holding you back. Hello, bring that one on. And embodying confidence, how to walk in your full power. That's right. Taking bold action will be week four. This is all about the courage to go after your dreams. I am so glad that you're here with me for week one of July. Reclaim your power, stepping into your true potential. Today, we're diving into that topic of recognizing your power. It's the inherent strength that you already embody, and it's about reconnecting with that. So let's begin by asking ourselves a soul deep question. Where in your life have you been waiting for permission to be powerful? And what would happen if you stopped waiting? That's right. Where in your life have you been waiting for permission to be powerful? And what would happen if you stopped waiting? Glorious ones, it is time. That's right. Time to stop searching out there for what's already in here. This month, we're not asking for permission to rise. We're reclaiming our power and stepping into our true, beautiful potential. This isn't about perfection, it's about presence. It's about remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. You are strong. You are capable. You are more powerful than you're led to believe. Today's truth, you already have what it takes. Now let's remember where you placed it. Now that we've cracked open the door to our power, just a little, before we dive fully, let's quiet the noise and step all the way in. Because true power doesn't shout, it whispers from within. So this is going to be our meditation session, and we want to have you get comfy. And if you feel comfortable, we want you to close your eyes. That's right. We want to hold this sacred space for you where your strength has always lived. This is your meditation, centering into your inner strength. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and let it out. Go ahead and take another deep breath in, and this time let it out slowly. And as you are letting it out slowly, let your shoulders relax, your jaw soften, and your heart open. Let the outside world fade away for this moment right here, right now. It's just you and your power. With every breath, imagine a warm golden light beginning to build in your belly. Yep, this is your personal power center. Yes, it's soft, it's strong, and oh, it is yours. Yes, feel that burning desire. Continue to take your breath in and slowly let it out. Nice and easy. Feel that light rise up in your chest. Let it glow all the way through your throat, into your mind, until your whole being is lit up from the inside out. That's it. That's it. Allow that flame to light you up in every section of your body. This light, this fire has always been inside you. It's your truth. It's your knowing. It's the part of you that never gave up. Now anchor it into this moment with this affirmation. These are not just words. This is a soul deep reminder of who you really are. You may repeat these softly in your heart or out loud. I am powerful. I am present. I am worthy. I am enough. I don't need to prove it. I just need to own it. That's right. Let's do that again, and let's feel the power of each word as you speak them out loud, or you also say them silently into your heart. To make it a little bit more powerful, go ahead and put your hand over your heart and repeat after me. I am powerful. I am present. I am worthy. I am enough. I don't need to prove it. I just need to own it. Yes, that's right. You just need to own your power, own your worthiness. Go ahead and take another few gentle breaths. That's right. That's right. Go ahead. I want you to stay here for a moment as we're anchoring in those words. We're allowing you to remain grounded. We are affirming that we are powerful, we are present, we are worthy, and we're enough. Yes, that's it. Breathe in those words. Exhale any doubt, any distraction, release the resistance. And as you inhale through the power within you. As you inhale, that flame is getting brighter and brighter. And as you exhale, you are releasing the tension, the distractions, the disease, the resistance. As you inhale, you are inhaling and allowing that fire within you to grow bigger and bigger, brighter and brighter, warmer and warmer. Yes, that's it. You didn't have to find your power. You just had to come home to it. That's right. You've come home to this beautiful power that's lit up inside you. And you can feel it. You could feel the warmth. Yes, that's it. That's it. Go ahead and take another deep breath in and exhale. And when you're ready, go ahead and wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. That's right. Go ahead and open up your eyes. Welcome back. That's right. Welcome back to this beautiful sacred space. We're holding this space for you, that it's safe. You are able to feel this light within you, and that is your secret power. Yeah, can you feel it? Can you still feel it? The warm glow, that stillness? That's you. That's your power waking up. And now that we've tapped into it, let's bring it to the spotlight. This is the month that you're going to be reclaiming our power. No more waiting, no more shrinking, no more giving it away to fear, doubt, or the past. We're not here to play small. We're here to rise big. We are. Too many of us shrink. I was one of them. I was shrinking and hiding in the background. Not anymore, because we are meant to live big. So today we begin with the foundation, recognizing your power. Because before you can use it, speak it, or walk in it, you gotta see it, feel it, and own it. And you started to do that with the meditation. So we want to break it down for you, and we want to get real about the strength that's already within you, because it's time to stop forgetting what is already yours. And we want you to remember this, what you were always meant to be. It really means to recognizing that the power, and stop handing it over to anything or anyone outside you. So let's go ahead and break this down. First of all, we're tapping into our inherent power. That's right. This is the power that's not giving, it's owned. So let's be real. No one is going to knock on your door with a sparkly crown and say, "Congratulations, Queen. Here's your official certificate of power." No, that's not going to happen. But it kind of sounds fun, doesn't it? It just doesn't work that way. Power isn't a prize, it's a birthright. You don't earn it, and you definitely don't need permission to use it. And here's the kicker. Most of us bury it under layers of not good enough, not ready yet. What will they think? Your job isn't to go out and find your power. It is to clear the crap covering it. The past wounds, people's opinions, old fears. They don't get to write your personal story anymore. No, they don't. We're here not to play small, not to keep the peace. So I'm going to ask you, where are you playing small to keep the peace? Whose voice is louder in your head than your own? So repeat this with me. I don't need a crown. I already wear the truth. That's right. I don't need a crown. I already wear the truth. Yes. Here's another one for you. Power doesn't mean loud or forceful. Let's squash this myth right now. Power isn't about being the loudest in the room or the boldest on the gram. It's not about control. It's about clarity. It's about true connection. And when you know who you are and what you stand for, your glow is definitely stronger than you ever think. And that little chime that came in, yeah, that was just a little reminder that it's already within inside us. That's right. That's right. It's not about control. It's about clarity and true connection. You walk into a space and shift the energy without saying a word. That's true power. True power is when your values, your voice, and actions are in alignment. When your yes means yes and your no is a full sentence. When you can show up with softness and still not be shaken, that's the kind of power people feel. So I want you to understand this, and I want you to hear this. I'm delivering this with the utmost love. Are you trying to prove yourself, or are you just being yourself? And I ask you that with love. So say this with me. You ready? I don't perform power, I embody it. That's right. Say it with me. I don't perform power, I embody it. That's right. Self-awareness is the gateway. This is another one that I want you to understand loud and clear. Self-awareness is the gateway. Here's where it gets really, really juicy. You can't recognize your power if you don't recognize you. Self-awareness is like turning the lights on in your soul house. You start to notice your habits, your triggers, your truths, and that's where the magic begins. Ask yourself, what lights me up? What drains me? Where do I feel most like me? Your power lives in those answers. It's not some Pinterest worthy moment. Sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it's a whisper. But every time it's yours. It is yours. And you're running from your truth or ready to sit down and listen. Are you running from your truth or ready to sit down and listen? So I want you to say this one with me. I know who I am, and that's my superpower. That's right. Say it with me. I know who I am, and that's my superpower. That's right. Here's the thing. Power isn't given, it's owned. So stop waiting, stop claiming, and start claiming that you are the author of your story, not a side character in someone else's. Power isn't loud, it's aligned. You don't have to roar to be powerful. You don't have to be the loudest one in the room to be powerful. You just need to walk in truth, speak with clarity, and show up as you. Power begins with self-awareness. And when you know yourself, you stop settling. You stop explaining. You start living in a way that feels like home. You're not finding your power. You're remembering it. You're reconnecting with it. You've had it all along. And this week, it's time to rise within it. And to do that, we want to give you a few journal prompts. Please use these during the week because this will help you go a little deeper. This is to help you on your reflection of who you are, okay? So the first one, power is not given, it's owned. So here's your journal prompt. Where in my life am I still waiting for someone to give me permission to be powerful? And what would change if I gave it to myself today, this moment, right now? Your second one, power is alignment. It's not volume. You want to answer this question. What areas of my life feel aligned and ease-filled? And where am I performing instead of showing up authentically? That's right. And here's your third one. Self-awareness is the gateway. Self-awareness is the gateway. And answer this question during this week. What do I know to be true about myself that I've been ignoring, downplaying, or denying? Yes. This is your soul work challenge. Here is your soul work challenge. You ready? This is for bonuses. This is for you. Take it to the next level. Take a power pic, a selfie, a journal shot, or post it on the mirror, whatever feels right for you when you're standing in your power. And you could tag it Soulful Saturdays with Saylor. So we can cheer you on and you could post that. Hashtag Soulful Saturdays with Saylor. Because we want to be here to also cheer you on during the week. So go ahead and take that power pic. Because you know what? This is you standing in your truth. This is you showing up bold. This is you being brave. This is you being you, connected to that source within you. And it's also one to where you don't care what other people think. You know, you get to a point in your life that you just don't care. Now, I know what you might be thinking because you're like, Sailor, this sounds good. But what does this actually look like in real life? Right? Are you thinking that? Let me tell you this. It's not just cute words or sparkly affirmations. This is real. It's raw. It's everyday power. And I want you to share a story. I'm going to share a story with you of someone who reclaimed hers in a way that it's going to hit you in the heart because it did for me during the process. Because if she can do it, so can you. And I also want you to understand, me being in front of you like I am today took a while for me to get here. It wasn't easy. because I'm being real. I'm being raw. I'm showing up every day in my power because this is what I love to do. This is what I meant to do. I meant to help guide individuals. And I was hiding for a lot of years there, but not anymore. So let's get into a little story. Now, usually I tell you my stories, but this is somebody else's story just to show that these things have been in power for other people. And I want you to know that you're not alone. So I want to tell you about one of my clients, and they've given me permission to go ahead and share their story, which I like to title it The Rise of Tina. When Tina first came to me, she was running on fumes. She was doing all the right things, showing up for work, taking care of her family, being a dependable friend, the yes girl, the fixer, the peacemaker. Yeah, inside, she was drowning. I remember the day that she looked me straight in the eye, tired, teary-eyed, and said, "I don't even know who I am anymore." Yeah, that's right. That right there, that wasn't weakness. That was the beginning of her breakthrough. She was acknowledging, she was admitting, she was connecting. We didn't start big. Nope, we didn't do this big dramatic life overhaul. We started small. We called them Tina Soul Shifts. I gave her one of these simple prompts. Every morning, ask yourself, what do I need today? And then it was for her to give herself a list. One thing on that list that was no guilt and no apology. And at first she resisted. She thought it was selfish because she made out this list with no guilt and no apology of all the things that she needed today. And at first she resisted. She thought it was selfish, unreasonable. It was like a luxury. And then something started to crack open. She started to listen to herself. She stopped over explaining. She stopped twisting herself into a pretzel to please everyone else. See, here's the thing. She did this every morning. Even though it was difficult at first, it became easier. She started to make the list of the things that she needed. And one day she set a boundary at work. And guess what? She didn't shrink. She didn't spiral out of control. She didn't crumble. She stood her ground. She felt free. Her voice, oh my God, it got stronger. Her energy came back. And when I asked her how she was feeling, she smiled. Not a fake smile, but a soft, knowing one. And she said, I didn't become someone new. I finally became myself. Now that's power. It didn't come in like a hurricane. It didn't announce itself like fireworks. It showed up as a whisper of freedom, as a whisper as peace. It was a whisper as her truth. And here's what I want you to hear, my beautiful souls that are listening. If Tina could rise, so can you. Your power isn't somewhere far off. It's not in the next course or relationship or job. It's in your ability to come back home to yourself. In Tina's story, that's living proof of what happens when you stop waiting to be powerful and just own it. And it reminds me of one of my favorite quotes. But before I get to this beautiful quote, I want you to understand that all of a sudden you're going to make this move and you step into your power. She set a boundary. She's, it was as simple as that. It's a time where you finally say no, that you acknowledge that there's just not enough time in the day to do anything more or put anything on your plate. And you're like, no, I'll get to that maybe at another time. It's these simple little measures of when you acknowledge where you are right now, when you're present, and when you finally say, enough is enough. There's simple little shifts, very simple shifts. My Soulful Saturdays with Saylor was a simple shift. I wanted to do a podcast. What can my podcast be like? How would I do it? And I was going through this list. And through all of my speaking training, I'm like, hold on a second. I create speeches all the time. Well, this is the same thing. And that was on a Thursday, and my first one landed on that Saturday. And I haven't stopped. And this is episode 44. And I don't plan on stopping, but it was a simple shift. And sometimes it's the timing of things. I remember I presented to one of these organizations and I met one of the ladies that was there. This was like 2 years later. She hears me speak at another event. And at this particular event, she catches me in the hallway and goes, oh my God, I finally get your message. The message that you told me 2 years ago. And I'm on my way right now to go take care of it. Because see, she felt the burden of her family when she was on these trips. And then all of a sudden, it was a reminder to her that she gets to talk to her family. It's not that she has to. She shifted, right? She shifted and flipped the language. And all of a sudden, she stepped into her power. She couldn't wait to tell me about it. So sometimes it comes slowly. Sometimes it comes quickly. Just be prepared for it to come and welcome it with full arms. Now about that quote. Whew. And this one hits straight to the soul, and it can kind of rattle your cage a little bit. It kind of does me. So, okay. The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. That's from Alice Walker. The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. Whew. Why don't we just let that one sink in a little bit? Right? Because sometimes we don't think we have this power to stand up for ourselves. And this happens with most women. We always have to apologize. That's not stepping into our power. We always have to say yes and be the people pleaser and the nurturer on a regular basis. That's not power. So what I like to do is break this quote down just a little bit because it is so freaking good. This ain't just something that we're going to slap on a mug and call it a day. No. Even though that would be a really good reminder to have it on a mug. The most common way. This means it's not rare. It's not unusual. It's normal. It's so common that most of us don't even see it happening. It's the way we doubt ourselves, the way we say, I'm not ready, or I am not doing that. I don't want to do that. Who am I if I do that? It's in a way how we shrink to make others feel comfortable. How about the section that we don't lose our power, we give it away, right? This is by thinking that we don't have it anyway. But here's the thing. It's right here. It's not that someone took the power. It's not that life stole it. It's that someone along the way that you believed the lie that you weren't powerful to begin with, right? And that's the real tragedy. Somebody else told you you weren't powerful. Some way, somehow, the connection to your power just was demolished. But it's always been here. Because when you believe you're powerless, you stop trying. When you stop dreaming, you play small. When you stop dreaming, you go quiet. When you stop dreaming, you tolerate what was never meant for you. And here's the truth bomb. And Alice and Tina, and this very moment, and we're telling you to hear this loud and clear, you always had the power. You just stopped claiming it. I've been there. I've done it. And I flipped it. And this is why I do what I do, is because I want to help you do the same thing. So this is your empowering reflection of what we've covered. This is my question to you. Once again, where in your life have you believed the lie that you're powerless? And are you ready to reclaim what was already yours? Because, beautiful soul, the moment you think differently, you live differently. I really feel like we busted through this biggest myth that's holding the majority of us back. The idea that you don't have the power. It's time to get practical and personal, because knowing your power is one thing. Claiming it, that takes action. So, if you're ready, let's roll up our sleeves and let's dive into some soul-powered moves that you can start today to own your unstoppable power, your unstoppable self. Yeah, well, let's roll them up. Let's start doing our soul work for the week. First and foremost, your power playlist pick. That's right. Create a mini playlist of 3 songs that make you feel unstoppable. I've got more than one power list, and I'm going to tell you what, I play them before I do my sessions because it just gets me in the mood to really show up 100 to 200% for you. Play this list. Play it whenever you need a quick power boost. Dance like no one's watching, because your power loves movement and joy. And we'll give you a few bonus points if you share your top track with us, your soulful tribe. We would love to hear what your songs are. Number 2, power pose practice. That's right. I want you to make a power pose. I want you to practice it. It could be standing tall, shoulders back, chest out. Hold a pose for 2 minutes while thinking that you're Wonder Woman, maybe you're Beyonce, whoever your power woman is. Feel the energy shift as you claim your space. Try this before a challenging moment. Try it before going into a board meeting. Try it before you walk out the door to start your day. And notice how you're showing up differently. Notice that once you do it, you're going to show up differently. Number 3, set a no apology boundary. That's right. Pick one of the areas in your life where you are often say yes, but you really mean no. That's right. This week, practice setting a clear boundary, just like Tina did, without apology or explanation. It could be as simple as saying, I can't right now. This isn't working for me. Own your right to protect your energy. And then how about number 4? Mirror message remix. That's right. Write a new fierce affirmation on a sticky note or a mirror and place it on your mirror. Something like, my power is undeniable. I am the CEO of my life. Whatever it is, you could use these or come up with your own. But make sure that you write it down and put it in a place that you will see every morning. And then say it out loud with a whole lot of sass and conviction. Number 5 is very powerful. This is your power reflection walk. Take a 10-minute walk, no phone, no distractions, as you walk and think about a moment when you felt powerful. What were you doing? How did it feel? Let that feeling fill you up and carry you through your day. And number 6, power circle check-in. I want you to reach out to a friend or a family member or a mentor who sees your power. Yes, they exist. Could also be me. I'd love to be your power partner. And share one thing that you're proud of this week and ask them to remind you of your strength when you need a boost. Absolutely. So there you have it. Your power-packed action list to kickstart your week and reclaim your true unstoppable self. This is your soul work for the week. And remember, owning your power isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about showing up for you boldly and unapologetically. So pick the moves that light you up, make them your own, and watch how your world starts shifting. You've got this, and I am here to cheer you on every step of the way. So, glorious soul, because this is your truth that you need to carry with you long after today's session. You were never powerless, not for a second. Maybe you felt paused, like life put your power on hold. Maybe fear, doubt, or past wounds dimmed your light for a while. Pausing is not the same as losing. Your power isn't some fragile thing that can be taken away. It's a spark inside you that you just needed a moment to catch its breath. And you did that during our meditation. You felt that burning light inside you, that powerful glow and warmth. So your job this week, your solemn job this week, is to remember who you really are, beyond the noise, the shoulds, and the not good enoughs. Remember what you're truly capable of when you stop holding back and start stepping up. And for heaven's sake, stop apologizing for taking up space. Stop shrinking to fit someone else's mold. Stop whispering when you were born to roar. This month, we're not just reclaiming power, we're rising into it the boldness and grace. This is a reminder that you matter, that you're powerful. You are more than enough. And beautiful soul, this is your moment for you to rise. This is your declaration. And I know you can do it. Oh, heck yes, I know you can do it. I certainly hope that you feel fired up. So your soulful declaration of power. Divine source of all the strength and light, thank you for this sacred moment, this circle of hearts ready to remember their truth. May we carry the fire of our inherent power deep within us a flame that no storm can extinguish, a light that guides us back home to ourselves again and again. Grant us the courage to stand tall in our worth, to speak boldly our truth, and to walk confidently the path only that we can walk. When doubt whispers lies, remember all of our strength lies within. When fear tries to hold us back, remind us that we are more than our fear. When we forget, gently bring us back to our power, our purpose, our glorious being. Let us rise with grace, shine with authenticity, and love ourselves fiercely through every step of the journey. We are worthy, we are enough, we are unstoppable, and so it is. That is our wonderful week number 1 of our July theme of reclaiming our power. Absolutely. We want to give you a sneak peek into week 2, letting go of limiting beliefs. Ready to drop some baggage that's been weighing you down? This week, we're going to get it real. Just get real with it. Real about the sneaky little stories that keep playing on repeat in your mind. I'm not enough. I can't do this. Who do I think I am? It's time to kick those limiting beliefs to the curb and open up your arms wide open for the freedom, confidence, and fierce self love that is waiting for you on the other side. Because here's the truth: what holds you back isn't real, it's old. And beautiful soul, you're not that same person anymore. Get ready to release, reclaim, and rise, because when you let go, you make room for your real power, your true power to shine brightly than ever. That's a sneak peek into next week. We certainly can't wait to see you then. Thank you for joining me on this sacred space today. And remember, this isn't a one-time thing. Soulful being isn't just something that we practice when we're in the mood. It's a way of being. It's how we show up for ourselves day in and day out. Let's continue this month with our open hearts, ready to embrace the incredible person that we see in the mirror. And until next time, love yourself fiercely. It has been a pleasure and a blessing to be your spiritual leader. We want to make sure that you tune in every Saturday for our weekly dose of spiritual connection and soul-fueled goodness. And if life happens, because let's be real, it does. No worries. You can catch all of our sessions anytime on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And hey, stop playing shy and hit subscribe. And also pay it forward. Share this with someone that you know that would really benefit from our messages. And we also have our 7 strategies to cultivate inner peace and fulfillment. This is a special offer for you for tuning in. Throughout this program, you'll be able to be guided through principles and strategies designed to help you cultivate a calm mind, break free from negativity, and find deep, lasting fulfillment in every aspect of your life. We also have our beautiful ebook, The Path to Calm and Clarity, The Gifts of Intentional Breathing. You can get both of these on our website at saylorsjourney.com. Make sure that you go over there and grab those. That's once again saylorsjourney.com. This is another beautiful Soulful Saturdays with Saylor. Stay grounded, shine brightly, and always remember, your soul knows the way. This is another fantabulous Soulful Saturdays with Saylor, where we empower your spirit to help you build a strong sense of self. Stay true, stay fierce, and keep showing up as the real you. And we will see you next week.